The consumer trap and the path to true wealth. The world operates on an unspoken rule. The strong make the rules and the weak follow them. For 97% of the population, the poor, they are unwittingly led into a consumer trap set by the 3% of the rich. Once you understand this rule, you can escape the cycle of exploitation and even join the ranks of those who hold true assets. Many mistakenly believe money is the ultimate goal, but for truly wealthy individuals, money is merely a tool. They don't need literal cash to own everything. For example, a luxury brand founder can simply exchange their products for anything they desire, from cars to relationships. This demonstrates that true value lies not in the money itself, but in the ability to control assets and create demand. Why do the rich who are already wealthy still strive to earn more? Simply because they understand that genuine wealth isn't about hoarding cash, but about controlling assets that generate value, compelling others to labor and sustain their lifestyle, allowing them to acquire everything they desire. They aren't lying when they claim not to care about money, because they've transcended the conventional concept of currency to achieve power and influence. Society is designed to keep a large segment of the population in a state of stable poverty. As pockets empty and expenses rise, people are forced to sell their time and labor to survive. The capitalist agenda isn't just about making money. It's about making the poor even poorer, extracting money from their pockets to fill their own, and then using that very money to employ them. This trap is legally constructed and supported by the social system. Government policies that stimulate consumption, subsidies, and even inflation are all designed to encourage you to spend. Inflation quickly devalues money, forcing you to spend immediately to avoid losing purchasing power. This creates a cycle. The more you need money, the more you have to earn it, and society continues to develop based on your labor. The concept of financial freedom is often understood as having passive income that exceeds expenses. However, if you simply sell real assets like houses or land to buy seemingly valuable assets like supercars, luxury goods, or invest in savings accounts to live off interest, you're still falling into the trap. Capitalists design luxury goods and assets that appear valuable to turn them into your debt. You buy debt to enjoy, but in reality you're selling off your true assets and remain tied down by expenses. Someone who hasn't escaped the consumer trap, even if they achieve financial freedom, remains poor. Second-generation rich individuals who live lavishly, free from worries, but only enjoy what others have created, are no different from monkeys in the primeval forest. They simply eat, sleep, and play. True financial freedom is the ability to create value and control assets, not merely having money for excessive consumption. From birth, we are subtly brainwashed by family, schools, media, and advertisements. Concepts of what happiness is, what success is, or what luxury is are implanted in our minds. We are led to believe that owning expensive things will bring joy and relieve suffering. This pushes us to work tirelessly and spend, inadvertently strengthening this massive global pyramid scheme. The example of marriage is a clear illustration. A simple event is inflated into a once-in-a-lifetime occasion, stimulating extravagant spending on weddings, jewelry, diamonds, though not rare, are marketed as eternal, and cosmetics. All are rules set by the powerful to exploit the pockets of the less fortunate. To escape the consumer trap, you can't overthrow it. Instead, you must participate in its design and operation. Instead of being the addict, become the one who sells the cigarettes, the alcohol, the games. Instead of spending money on luxury goods, buy them to make money or create business opportunities. The rich don't buy luxury items for enjoyment. They buy them to save money or make money from you. They purchase cars under their company's name for tax deductions, and they buy items with appreciation potential, like limited edition Rolex watches, to resell for profit later. Their goal isn't consumption, but asset creation and appreciation. In the future, the consumer trap won't just exist in physical forms, but also in virtual ones like NFTs, the metaverse, cryptocurrencies, AI, and self-media. The world is shifting towards a digital age where everyone lives online. There will only be two types of people, those who consume content and those who create value for others to consume. To become a value creator, you need to change your mindset. Understand the true nature of money and assets. Money is just a tool. Assets are the source of sustainable wealth. Break free from a consumer mindset. Instead of spending money on depreciating items, invest in things that can generate income or appreciate in value. Participate in creating the trap. Find ways to provide products and services that others need, even if those needs are created, turning them into your consumers. Leverage media. In the digital age, traffic, people's attention, is a huge asset. Learn to think in reverse. Many things taught in school or society are simply to maintain the current system. Dare to break those rules and do the opposite to find opportunities. This world doesn't acknowledge right or wrong, only winning and losing, strength and weakness. If you succeed even with wrong methods, you'll be celebrated. If you fail even with right methods, you'll be scorned. Hard work doesn't guarantee wealth if you're only serving the system. True wisdom comes from understanding the hidden rules behind information and applying them to your own life. Be aware that the information you encounter daily might be making you poorer. Only when you actively think, analyze, and filter information does it truly become your wisdom. This is the path to escaping the cycle of exploitation and building genuine wealth.